So it's time to create a logic for our tiles. We already created a tile. Now we need to add a capsule collider 2D in it. Inside this, change the direction vertical to horizontal and make sure our collider set properly. We need one more capsule collider in this object. One is for the colliding and the another one is for the checking the trigger. Same as it is, change the direction mode, set the collider like this and make sure to check this trigger box. Now create a folder called animation. Select the tile and go to the Windows. Now select the animation. Hit the create button. Select the location and rename and save. Now hit the record button. Make sure you select the tile object. Move the animation bar and reduce the Y scale a little bit. Again, move the bar and increase the Y scale. At the last time, move the bar and set the Y scale back to its original scale. Now hit play and see. Yeah, it looks good, but let's change this keyframe. Increase the X scale in this key. Yeah, it's good. So this animation looks slow for me. We can make this animation fast by just reducing the length of these keyframes. Now select all the keyframes, right click and select both tangent to linear. Now select the animation clip and uncheck loop time. Double click here to open an animator window. Now right click and create an empty state. Rename it called idle. And make this empty state a default state. Now again right click and make a transition to tile animation. Make another transition tile animation to idle state. Select the parameter. Select the trigger parameter. Set the name to touched and select this transition. Now click on this plus icon and remove the has exit time. So our animation is set. Now it's time to call this animation whenever layer collide with the tile. So go to the script folder, right click to create a new C# script called tile. Attach the script and double click to open it. Now remove the start and update function and create a private animator called anim. Inside the start function, give the reference to the anim. Create private void on trigger 2D function. Rename this to other. Inside this function, write anim.setTrigger. Add a string called touched. Make sure to write the name correctly or just copy this name from here and paste it. Now save the script and go back to the editor. Now one last thing we need to do is go to the material folder, right click create 2D, add a physics material 2D, rename it called bounce and set bounciness to 1.2 and the friction to 0. Now select the tile object, open the capsule collider and drag our physics material here. Create another folder called prefab and drag our tile object and make this a prefab. Create an empty game object, rename it called tile manager, reset its transform and make this object a parent of tile object. Now duplicating this tile prefab and set it inside the scene. So now it's time to check the final outcome. So this is the final outcome. We made it.